What do we have? What do we have here?
Do you miss me yet?
Oh, Donald Trump.
And in the end, we will win.
Bill Burr is a great comedian. Here goes Bill Burr saying some things about CNN.
I got to tell you, my mother-in-law comes over to help watch the kids, and she always puts on CNN. And do you know what those morons are doing? Do you know what those morons are doing? They're talking about Trump. I swear to God, I cannot believe people watch that channel. They're so dumb. I don't buy it. They're a corporate news channel, and they're treasonous, un-American pieces of shit. You have to scare the hell out of them. You got to make them feel like they got a virus. Their house is going to burn down, and that the Nazis are coming back. Can you imagine if that was your job? You just go on TV every day and lie and get people to be against each other and just have everybody just sort of walking around in a low to high level of hysteria.
So, no lies detected. Had enough Trump. Goodness gracious, there's too much Trump. Everywhere I looked, there was Trump. Bill Burr, does he have a point or does he not have a point? Here goes CNN with Trump coverage.
President Trump in a rage after an Associated Press investigation.
When two highly anticipated Trump books, Michael Bender's Frankly, We Did Win This Election and Michael Wolff's Landslide, went on sale.
You would think that President Trump would be eager to remind that the vaccines...
Yeah, I think that requires believing Trump can think in a consistent philosophical framework for more than about 10 or 15 seconds.
So let's get now to those explosive revelations about the final days of the former president's term. This is from a new book.
That we had a crazy, delusional, authoritarian, dangerous, criminal president of the United States.
There's a lot of people out there who are like, we spend too much time talking about Donald Trump. We spend too much time talking about Donald Trump. But I think it's important for the American public to understand that this man is still basically the leader of one of the two most important parties in this country, and he's still basically plotting his return.
Bill Burr is absolutely right. They are using Trump. I almost didn't know, man, because I wasn't paying attention to it. More Trump, 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 Trump. Trump might come back. Trump won't stop the virus. What do you know about the insurrection? There's a Trump sequel. There's a Trump foreshadowing of a closing ending. Trump and Trinidad James doing a new album. Trump on the horizon. Trump coming out with a new candy bar. Coming out with the super snacks, chocolate snacks, his favorite peanut butter scented snacks. Trump ice cream. Trump, 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 Trump. Les Moonves at CBS said it best. Trump might not be good for America, but he's damn good for us. I know he wish he could take that back, man. I'm surprised they didn't come get him when he said that publicly.
Once a television titan, Leslie Moonves's more than 2-decade career at CBS came to an end in September after multiple women came forward accusing him of sexual misconduct and retaliation.
Trump is great for media. And every time they talk about Trump, they're helping Trump. Don't think Trump doesn't know that. Don't think that's not the strategy. And don't think they don't know it. They know it. Every time they mention his name, he gets stronger. He's almost like Candyman. You know, say his name 3 times and he appears. Well, these media types already know that. When they put out negative content about Trump, that's how we got Trump. So don't believe them when they say they don't want Trump. No, they do want Trump. He's great for business. What they don't want is you talking about your healthcare being shit. That's why they never mention it. The things they don't want. Okay? And they don't mention those things. But when they mention something, they want it to be talked about. That's why they mention it. When they talk about Trump, they want to talk about Trump, and that's why they're talking about Trump. They were tanking Johnson without talking about Trump. Trump sucked all the oxygen out the room, and now they got to get some of that oxygen back in the room, or they won't be able to fly their private jets, their private helicopters. They're not going to be able to pay those high salaries to themselves. It has nothing Nothing at all to do with you or I. And it helps Trump and it helps them.
Playing the role of an unpredictable bully with the Midas touch, Trump showed he couldn't easily be ignored.
I believe that perhaps I'm portrayed differently than I actually am. I believe I'm portrayed in a rougher sense than the actual product. And I hope that's true, because I hope the actual product is a lot more mellow than the portrayal.
And that may be his biggest asset of all. When people attack Trump, they reinforce the version of Trump that Trump wants people to see. And inevitably, that keeps Trump's name in the news.
That doesn't matter because I'm not running for office.